over to Parkersburg Catholic as the Crusaders hosted Pendleton County. Early in the first quarter, Chase Owens drives baseline, then goes up strong and puts it in. Pendleton strikes first, leading 2-0. Crusaders respond as Leonardo D'Angelo swings to Branson Lott, and he'll drive to his left, put up the floater, falling away, and he scores. That ties this game up at 2 apiece. A few plays later, Owens weaving through traffic. He'll take it all the way to the bucket, evade the defender, and lay it in off the glass. Wildcats lead 6-2. Later in the first, D'Angelo looking for an open man. He comes off the screen, then passes to Lott. He swings it over to Landon Edwards for the open corner three, and he nails it. That makes it 8-5 Wildcats. Under 3 minutes left in the quarter, Lott bringing it up. He passes to D'Angelo. He'll drive into the lane, put up the tough shot, and bank it in for 2. That bucket cuts the deficit to 1. About a minute later, Carter Nelson comes off the screen, then kicks it out to Edwards on the pick and pop, and he drills that 3. However, Pendleton County comes away with a 61-56 win over Parkersburg Catholic.